Can I show you a creepy video? This video was so uncomfortable to watch because of how creepy it was, so thank you for tagging me in it. This video is viral right now. The video was taken in Nayarit, Mexico. It involves these kids being home alone at their grandparents' house. They're home alone because the parents went to El Oxxo to buy some candles because the lights went out. But then the kids start to hear some sounds. And you start to hear the kids getting scared. Then the boy who is recording points out that his great-grandpa died and that they keep his ashes here. They then start making their way outside and something terrifying happens in the end. It's in Spanish, but I translated it for you guys that don't speak Español, and here it is.
Mi abuelito, espérense, no sean chillones, no va a pasar nada. Y esas son las cenizas de mi bisabuelo, porque pues desgraciadamente él ya falleció. Y el baño está allá, mi hermano quiere hacer pipí, pero el baño está allá. Y mi abuela nos dijo que cuidáramos. Mi abuelo nos dijo que cuidáramos aquí su casa en lo que ellas iban. Pero espérense. Pero pues el problema es que aquí no sabemos. Y pues no tengan miedo. No pasa nada. Abuelito, ¿estás aquí? Si estás aquí, preséntate ante nosotros. Somos tus nietos.
Did you know that Mexican cartels are using witchcraft to fight against the police, and it's actually working? 350 police officers were just trained on how to fight back against witchcraft, voodoo, and demonic possessions. This all started when Robert Almonte got a warrant to go into a house selling drugs. Once they got there, they found a woman had put Robert's and his partner's names on voodoo dolls. The woman was a witch or a bruja, and unfortunately for the detectives, their luck got worse and worse as weeks went by, until they actually went to a church and got blessed by a priest. A few years ago, officers found a beheaded man in an apartment by himself. He was surrounded by candles and a Ouija board. Cops have seen a tick in witchcraft in the last few years. The difference now is that witchcraft is being targeted to certain police officers.
They're not lost, they're right now in Mexico. Again, this is this little girl. She looks exactly like the Aztec. They have the features of the Aztec. But how many of them that you saw walking around these places? Because you was people like, man, you know, these people still there, and you trying to steal. No, I'm going to show you the people they picked to say these people still there. This beautiful young woman, you don't find her often being put in the limelight to say, look, these are the descendants of the Maya, the Aztec, or the Olmec. Nah, you won't find these folks. I'm going to show you who they put. Look at this young man here. Shit, they still there. They're still there. Look, this lady, that's her, with a baby boy. This baby boy looks just like the Aztec. They're still there. Look at the copper tone skin. They are there, but they would never shed light on these people. Look at their hair. Look at their hair. Our hair, that's real hair. Because also the Arabs or the Caminos, they love saying, oh man, you got that hair. You don't have the hair. What? This is real hair. You don't have hair. You have fur. We're not in the same category. And these people are the true descendants of these folks. They carry the same hair as our ancestors in the past. That's them. Now, look at the drawing. Look at the face. Look at the face. And look at the girl. Same thing. Same group of people. Look at the drawing on the left. Look at the girl face. Same phenotype. This girl, they're all still here. They're still there. Now, this is the Aztec, because, you know, they love talking smack and nonsense. They really think what we're doing is a game. Or they really think we just decide to just get online and got nothing to do and talk smack. Nah, bruh. This is divine. What we're doing here, the universe assigned us to do this. We are destroying lies. We are exposing lies. We are bringing the truth the universe wants because our ancestors need to come back. They need to reincarnate it back. Once you know the truth, you vibrate differently. Once you vibrate in the right order,
There's some weird stuff here, man. Vino a mi hombre.
Así están grabando
Yo lo conozco. Yo llevo jugando bromas como 4 años. Pero a veces se parece a yo.
Are they voodoo dolls? Like to stick pins in?
like, yeah.
I have never seen a real voodoo doll before.
The island of the doll.
Whoa, look at this one with his mouth sewn shut.
following video was captured somewhere in Mexico, and it's creepy as f. If you believe in witches and black magic, you need to see this.
¿Eres una bruja? Dime si o no eres una bruja. No. Entonces, ¿qué eres?
¿Estás segura si eres o no eres? No eres una bruja. Entonces vete, vuela. Vete de aquí. Vete.
Si eres una bruja.
¿Eres o no eres? ¿Estás segura que eres o no eres una bruja? ¿Y si te agarramos? ¿Quieres que te agarremos? ¿Te llevamos? ¿Te llevamos? ¿Eres o no eres una bruja? ¿No?
But later on, we became known by other names than that. One of them, of course, is Navajo. The word Navajo actually was a name that was originally given to us by the people that we call Anasaza, and originally from their language, it was pronounced Anabejo. And our people did trade with the Anasaza people. Our people came from the east across the great rivers, and as they came across, they ended up into what is present-day southern Colorado. And as they talk about in the traditional teachings, they say there were already people here.
A wandering band of Navajo hunters came to this place. It was deserted and in ruins, just as it is today. The Navajos had no idea who the builders were, so they simply called them Anasazi, which in Navajo means the ancient ones.
The Navajo called the Anasazi the ancient outsiders because they done things different than Native American tribes. They also employed a wide variety of means to grow high-yield crops in areas with low rainfall. Pottery found in the Anasazi Cliff Palace have ancient mound builder symbols all over them. Also, there are murals on the wall with 3 pyramids that symbolizes Orion's belt. This is the Cliff Palace made by the ancient ones, the Anasazi.
You gotta be careful with these words that you talking. You think you just using words. Nah, you just ain't using words, them contracts.
As soon as you say black magic, you don't think of nothing good. Think about it. Say you dealing with somebody right now. Something happened, y'all had an argument or some shit. And I'm finna use black magic on your ass. Is you gonna think that that's something good, G? Is you gonna think something good if somebody said, I'm finna use black magic on your ass? You ain't gonna be like, that's empowering. Hell no. You gonna be like, man, get the fuck on. I don't know what you on, but we ain't using no black magic over here, fam. It's that real though.
Catemaco, Veracruz is the brujeria capital of Mexico. The practice of brujeria is so deeply engraved to this community and goes back to pre-Hispanic times, with many practicing rituals that predate Mexico. Practices here only grew with the Spanish arrival instead of the other way around, because then the people here were introduced to African slaves who showed them their practices from their home. And the town is now a mixture of different kinds of practices. And every year on the first Friday of March, there is a witchcraft festival where people from all over Mexico and all over the world come to Catemaco, Veracruz. We're hoping to find a curandero to be rid of an illness, or to be rid of a mal de ojo, to find a fortune teller, or to even help cast spells. To find love, to find success, to find money, or to just for different things that they are looking for. Let me know in the comments if you've ever been.
Texas, the DEA shattered a cartel with a chilling twist. Its leader required members to undertake satanic rites for initiation, even employing a dark arts practitioner to protect their drug shipments. On the other side of the border in Mexico, sicarios desperately seek the blessings of La Santa Muerte, or the Holy Death, to evade the clutches of rival groups and escape untimely demise. Throughout Latin America, criminals immerse themselves in Santeria, an Afro-Cuban religious tradition. The rituals they perform, involving animal sacrifice and even the blood of enemies, stem from the belief in divine protection. Deep in the heart of Mexico, several cartels have adopted satanic initiation rituals for their hitmen, involving acts of cannibalism. In Colombia, drug lords turn to black magic ceremonies to elude capture, amplify their criminal success, and even enhance the addictive potency of their cocaine among consumers. In Sinaloa, a revered figure named Jesus Malverde, an apocryphal saint, receives prayers from numerous sicarios who believe he works miracles. Some other cartel members also turn to Catholic figures such as Saint Jude Thaddeus and the Holy Infant of Atocha for divine protection. So why this fixation on superstition, black magic, and witchcraft among criminals, and their belief that they are protected by a divine entity? What truly occurs during these sinister spiritual rituals? In this spine-chilling episode of Illicit Investigations, we unravel the intriguing ties binding drug cartels to black magic, Santeria, and satanic rituals. We'll delve into the roots of these practices and explore why they've been embraced by criminals. Join us on this haunting journey as we expose a profound element of narco culture.
When did you start noticing, or did you know ahead of time, a connection to the occult or the maybe the religious side of this?
So growing up, it's everywhere. My family specifically were all Guadalupanos growing up. Guadalupanos are basically acolytes of the Virgin of Guadalupe. And if you look into it a bit deeper, they're basically holdouts from the Aztec Empire that said we were going to convert, but on our own terms, Okay. That's what Guadalupanos are in a way. If you look at the Virgin of Guadalupe, what she really is an Aztec fertility goddess that was adopted by the Catholics, which is exactly what the Catholics do and have been doing across the world for centuries. There were skeletons around family altars when I was growing up, and very much Santa Muerte was there growing up as well. It was just something that I grew up with, cultural.
Like, is this
21-year-old Mark Kilroy spent the first few months of 1989 joyful, looking forward to the getaway he and his 3 pals had planned for spring break. It was Kilroy's second semester of his junior year as a pre-med student at the University of Texas.
That's like the main thing of it.
Santa Muerte is very famous.
Okay, that's the Haitian voodoo gods.
As we were walking around the Botanica, she shared what each item does.
Can you explain the double action reversible?
Oh, that is perfect for like if someone is trying to do harm to you.
We even got to see her personal altar onto her false.
This is really scary.
church forbids any dealings with witchcraft, saying it's the work of the devil. But for many Mexicans, the allure of magic, both good and evil, is irresistible.
I saw a fucking gruesome footage about a Cartel Jalisco Nueva Generación member getting like an initial ritual, like if you want to belong to these forces and stuff. And he was eating, I think it was a heart or a lung. I couldn't really tell because I didn't watch the whole fucking clip, but of a man they killed, of a soldier they captured, and apparently that was a ritual they had to eat the organs of a recently deceased person.
Yeah,
that's fucking brutal to watch. That was like, what the fuck are they doing? And yeah, he was like biting out of the fucking, I don't know if it's the heart or the lung.
most likely the heart.
The heart, right?
has there ever been a moment where you were like, crap your pants scared, seeing something?
Geiger counter being put into a drug tunnel.
Yeah, what was up with that?
And it went off like crazy or what?
No, but just the fact that they were testing the Geiger counter on drug tunnels was weird, you know? I was like I knew what a Geiger counter was, and I was like, wait,